Unorganized, timetables impossible to follow, stressful, too much work overlapping, theory and placements at the same time, other units more coordinated, placement time and uni time, for example, at this university is brilliant. So what I want to say based off of this review, it's unfortunate that, you know, she felt it was really stressful, but a nursing degree is really stressful, and I did find it stressful. And I think universities are getting better at making new or pre-nursing students aware of how stressful it really is. Like, it really is stressful. I can't reiterate that enough. It really is stressful. So what I want to say based off that is that generally universities or nursing degrees will have two main ways of structuring their programs. You guys will know, I'm hoping you guys know that at this point, that at university you'll have 50% theory and 50% practical. Basically meaning 50% of your time, I say 50%, but 50% of your time will be in theory at university, and the other 50% of your time will be practical at placement. And how some universities will do it, there are two main ways. Some universities will do it in blocks. So for example, you may have 3 months straight at placement, and then you may have 3 months at university, then 3 months at placement, then 3 months at university. However, some universities adopt a different model. They may say, actually, rather than having block placements, it's all going to be integrated. So within a week, you may be at placement 2 days during the week, and then you may be at university 2 days during that same week. At my university, it was mostly block. We had 3 months, roughly 3 months of placement, 3 months of theory, 3 months of placement, 3 months of theory. But that isn't to say that just because you were at placement, you didn't have essays. There were times when I was at placement and I still had essays, I still had assignments that I needed to submit. And there were times when I was at placement and I still had the odd day where I still went into university. But my university, it was blocked, and I did find it very beneficial. But like I said, that isn't to say that it's just 3 months at placement, just 3 months at uni. No, it's all still kind of integrated, but roughly you'll see that it is a bit separated. And what she's saying is that too much work is overlapping, and yes, it overlaps a lot. One thing that I really struggled with at university, it wasn't the academic side of it. The academic side of it obviously came with challenges, but it was okay. The main thing that I struggled with was trying to get organized, trying to balance your work-life balance, because everything overlapped. There were days when you were at placement, days where you were at uni. It was just trying to organize your time. So that's what I found the most stressful, and it's clear that this person also experienced the same thing. So yeah, having theory and placement at the same time, that can happen. I know that during the final year of my degree, like I said at the beginning of this video, I did a 4-year undergraduate nursing degree. For sure, I can say the year 1, year 2, and year 3 were block placements. However, when I did like the master's year of my program, the 4th year, the final year, it was a bit more integrated. However, I don't want to say it was easier in terms of, you know, managing placement in theory and, you know, university time. I think it's just because obviously I was in 4th year, so my time management skills got better, but also the amount of hours that I had to do in my 4th year in comparison to my 1st, 2nd, and 3rd year was reduced. So it made it a bit easier to manage my time. Just bear that in mind. Maybe something you want to ask at university. Placements and theory time, is it block or is it integrated? But bear in mind that just because it's block doesn't mean that you're going to be at placement for the whole 3 months and never have any essays. No, that's not how it works. Some of you guys are probably thinking, what do you prefer? Because I've kind of experienced a mixture of the two. I would probably go for block. Bear in mind, when I was at university, it was just me. The biggest responsibility I had was paying my rent on time. But if you have kids, if you're a carer, I can imagine maybe you might prefer block placements. I'm really not sure. But if I had to choose, I'll choose block placements. If it's something that may be of concern to you, again, make sure you clarify it with the university before applying, or before, you know, parting with 9.25k every single year.